Musta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. In today's video, I'd like to talk about something that is rarely talked about in Filipino families, but it's almost always experienced by everyone. For this topic, I'm going to speak about solely from my experience on things that I've experienced growing up. And it's about sensitivity, about the word sensitivity and how it is being used in Filipino families and Filipino communities. So first of all, let's talk about how sensitivity is viewed, or what is the meaning of sensitivity for other people or for Filipino families in general. Sensitivity is almost always called balat sibuyas, asartalo. Having sensitivity as a word and as a way to describe other people is giving a negative or a bad rep. But in reality, it really isn't. And throughout this video, I'll tell you why. So here's an example. You're all glammed up, you have makeup on, you look good. Your clothes look good. You're gonna go to a family dinner or like a family Christmas party. And then, when you arrive, the first tita you're gonna encounter will tell you, "Doon nagtambok ka how?" What do? You just keep quiet, but deep inside you are hurt. And then here goes another ninang telling you, "Saan ka na magka-boyfriend? Saan ka na mapakasal?" Or sometimes you're gonna be compared with other girls or other relatives or other cousins you have. And to think, for example, you haven't seen each other for months, and that's the first thing that they tell you. They don't tell you, "Oh, you look good, you look pretty." Another example would be peer pressure. Sometimes it would come from your friends, your family, but it's always there. And they're always going to pressure you into something that you're uncomfortable with. And since here you are, respecting other people, you sacrifice your own decision to please them. So when this happens to you, people would sometimes confuse sensitivity with insecurity. But there's a very, very fine line between sensitivity and insecurity. So with insecurity, you tend to compare yourself with other people. You have low self-esteem, low self-worth. But here's the thing. Sensitivity is actually your protection against insecurity. This is your first barrier of defense for your emotional sanity and mental stability. If you're just being mum about it, not speaking up, keeping it all to yourself, then based on experience, you are slowly destroying yourself. You're helping them destroy you. And this becomes insecurity. You become insecure when you let him consume you. And you not being aware that you are sensitive about it, then you're letting it defeat you. You're letting those words defeat you and consume you. So what then will you do? Confront them. That's the only solution. Confront them. Tell them you're uncomfortable about the situation. Tell them that you don't like what's being called of you. Speak up. Tell them what you feel. Be vocal about it. Communicate it with them, because only then they will realize if they are at fault or you were hurt. And this is where the bad thing of sensitivity comes. When you are given the chance to speak up, you keep it all in, and then at the end, you explode and get angry with it, and then feel bad about yourself and feel bad on everything, on other people. And based on experience, it's not good. This is what gives sensitivity a bad rep. It's better to just be calm, keep your cool, and speak your emotions properly so as not to offend other people as well. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed to tell them what you feel about what they said. If you are afraid, it might be because of how they react to your perception of what they said. And you know what? Whatever their reaction is a reflection of them. It's not on you. You keeping it to yourself and getting angry, that is on you. That is a reflection on yourself, not them. Also, to those people who are told to stop the comments, to stop the badgering, to stop the jokes, the insensitive jokes, please stop. Based on my experience, when I say stop, it takes a lot of courage to stand up to that person and say, hey, it's uncomfortable. Please, let's not talk about it. So please respect what that person is telling you. If they told you to stop, stop. Don't be insensitive about it. Because you know what? If your reaction is man up, do you know that it takes a lot of courage and a lot of manning up to do just to confront you? Tito, pwedeng huwag na natin pag-usapan yon. Hindi kasi ako komportable. Respect them the way they respect you. One thing you also need to learn, comebacks. They're the best. To the ninang who told you you were fat, I would give a comeback of, Tita, tugatigulang ka how. See what I mean? But hey, it's better than not saying anything at all. Now that you have a glimpse of what it is like to be called sensitive, or for people going through sensitivity, there are more good things that sensitivity gives than bad. The first thing is person learns how to defend themselves, learns how to say no. Person learns how they are uncomfortable in a situation and learns how to get rid of that. You learn how to be sensitive about other people's feelings. So here's a question. What do you do when you've already said your piece, you already told them how uncomfortable you are, you told them, no, please don't say that, you told them to stop. What if they get back at you and say, pwede ba, wag ka pikon, pikon talo. So you know what you do? Cut those ties. That's the only thing that you can do to preserve your mental health. Because if they cannot understand you, if they cannot understand a simple no, then I don't think they're the right kind of people to surround yourself with. You don't want yourself to be surrounded by that kind of emotional stress or anxiety. You're just gonna beat yourself up. Even if they have such an important role in your life, it doesn't make sense if they can't simply understand you. So based on personal experience, this is my advice to you. Ladies, pass that torch. Either educate or cut those ties. Because at the end, it is your decision on how you want to proceed with your life. Choose the people who you want to surround yourself with. And with that, just choose wisely.